Number 11, sabi dito, car A, so meron tayong isang car, averages 8 kilometers per liter. So, ang kanyang rate, okay, ang kanyang rate is 8 kilometers per 1 liter. And car B naman daw, averages 12 kilometers per liter of fuel. If the price daw ng fuel is 10 pesos, wow, 10 pesos per liter, okay? How much less ang kanyang babayaran or how much less would a 600 total distance, itong distance natin, 600 kilometers trip, cost for car B, kasi nga mas malayo yung sakay car B, kasi makakalas siya, than for car A. Again, another formula that we need to review is that, ang sabi dito sa triangle natin with rate, distance, and time, distance is always above the pyramid. Yung pinaka-total kasi yan siya. Kasi kapag minultiply mo itong rate natin, okay, at saka time, na parang ni-run ng car for that specific rate, that's the total distance. And this is the total distance that we are talking about. Kapag hahanapin mo naman yung rate, dapat distance over time, or kapag hahanapin mo naman yung time, total time, na tinake ng, let's say for example, car A in traveling a total of 600 distance, dapat yung, let's say for example, distance over rate naman or distance over velocity naman, yung inyong isosolve. Okay? So, gawa muna tayo ng parang total time. Okay? Total time. O, isolve muna natin yung kanyang total time traveled. Or in this case, kasi hindi naman total time traveled yung kailangan natin, total liters na na-spend yung kailangan natin, parang pinalitan niya lang. So, isa dyan, yung, I think yung time, yung papalitan natin. Parang pinalitan niya lang yung time. Okay? Instead of time, total number of liters used yung inyong hahanapin. So, ang ating gagamitin is 600 kilometers total distance divided by yung rate natin, okay? Or yung relationship ng kilometers and liters spent. We have 8 kilometers divided by or per liter. Yun yung i-divide mo sa 600 kilometers, okay? Para alam mo kung ilang liters yung nagamit ni letter A and ni letter B na car. But instead of ilalagay natin sa baba, yan, kasi minsan nakakalimutan natin, nagkakaroon na eh. Dimensional analysis tayo, okay? So instead of we divide it by, let's say for example, 8 kilometers per liter, ilalagay natin, ayan, over 1 yan siya, katulad nung kanina, yung ginawa natin. Over 1, and then yung 12 or 8 kilometer, nasa baba, okay? Doon pa rin siya, doon pa rin siya, parang minove mo lang siya here. Alright? Instead of andito siya sa baba kanina, we move mo lang siya dito. Okay, so 8 kilometers sa kada isang liter. The same thing with dito sa kabila. So 12 kilometers sa kada isang liter. Na magiging dimensionless na siya kasi kilometer divided by kilometer is dimensionless or unitless. Okay, we're gonna have to multiply all the numerators. That's 600 times 1. So this will be a total of 600 divided by 8. Alright? Pinahirapan natin ang sarili natin. Pero at least sure tayo na ito yung tamang sagot. Okay? So, we have here 12. Now, what will happen? Para kasi sa akin, okay, 6. 600 is 6 times 100. Yung 100, I can stem it out. Mahilig ako sa factor 3. I can factor it out into 25 and 4. Okay, parang may nakikita akong pag-asa. Okay, we have here 4 and 2. May 4 na siya, bibilugan ko yan, bibilugan ko to, and then tatanggalin ko yan siya. Ang natira na lang sa baba is 2. Wala namang ibang factor na 2. Siyempre, na-factor out ko na yan, so tatanggalin ko na yan. And then this one, ito, pwede pa siyang i-factor out. We have 2 and 3. And meron siyang 2 dito, bibilugan ko kasi common sila. Tapos slash, slash, kasi 2 divided by 2 is 1. So, wala na akong number sa baba. Okay? Wala na siya kasi na-expand ko na siya. Ang natira na lang is itong, wala na pala to. Ang natira na lang is number 3 at saka number 25. So, dito sa taas, 3 and 25, that's 75. Okay? 3 and 25, that's 75. Now, para hindi tayo malito, dito natin ilagay yung mga factors ni 600. So, meron siyang, ano ba tong factors nito? Kunin ko muna yung factors sa denominator. We have 4 and 3. Okay, so we have here 6 times 100. Yung 100 natin, stem out natin sa 4 and 25. Tatanggalin ko yung 4 kasi 4 din itong nasa baba. So, 4 divided by 4 is 1. Then we have here, no, wala na yung 100 kasi na-stem out na siya into 4 times 25. Ang natira na lang is 6 divided by 3, or 6 times 25 divided by 3. Ang 6, pwede pa siyang ma-expand into 2 times 3. So, 3 divided by 3 dito sa baba. This is the numerator ha. Ito yung denominator. So, 2 na lang natira. Wala na to. 2 na lang natira and 25. So, 2 times 25, that's 50. Again, bakit 50 yan dyan? Ito wala na sa baba. Bakit 50 and 75 yan dyan? It's because, ito, we have here 2 and 25. This is 2 and 25. Ito na yan siya. Okay? Wala na yung sa baba. Ito naman sa taas kanina, this is 3 and 25. This is 3 times 25, or we have the 75. Now, yan pa lang yung number of liters na na-consume. Balikan natin yung problem natin, yung pinaka-problema natin. Kapag ito yung number of liters na na-spend nitong car A, ito naman yung number of liters na na-spend ni car B, ilan yung presyo kada litro? So, we have here 75 liters. Okay, 75 liters. And ito naman siya is we have 50 liters. Pag i-check mo, 75 times 8, that's 600. 12 times 50, that's 600. Now, ito yung total na consume nila na liters. Try natin yung i-multiply dito sa dalawa, yung 10 peso per liter. Okay? Again, over 1 yan siya. Ito, over 1 din yan siya. Para lang alam natin kung saan yung i-multiply, divide natin. And then we have here 75 liters dapat ang sa baba. So, kada 1 liter, we have 10 pesos. That's good. Okay? Kada 1 liter, we have 10 pesos. Dimensions are all aligning. Alright, so we have liter divided by liter, dimensionless. Liter divided by liter, dimensionless. A total of ilang peso to? 75 multiplied by 10, that's 750. Okay? Ito naman, 50 divided by 10, that's 500. Now, let's subtract. 750 minus 500, this is 250. Therefore, the answer is, we have here letter A, 250. Okay? Speed problem. Sige, patuloy ko na lang. Ito, siguro sa baba. Drag ko na lang to. Para dalawang problem sa isang video. Sabi dito, what is the average speed? Kasi dalawa na lang silang speed ng either sasakyan or spend na liter sa, sasakyan pa rin. So, let's try this. What is the average speed in kilometers per hour of a car traveling 160 kilometers? This is the distance. Remember yung graph natin kanina, we have distance, rate, and then we have time. Okay? In 5 hours. Total distance, that's 160 kilometers. We have 5 hours. 5 hours, that's time. So, ang formula natin is d over t. Therefore, ito equals to b or equals to rate. Therefore, we just divide the 5 hours. Okay, hours. Now, kilometers per hour, that's already kph. Pero kapag nakalagay dito meters per hour, i-convert mo pa siya. Pero hindi naman ngayon, kasi 160 divided by 5 yung ating hahanapin. Now, any number, this is the shortcut for this one. Any number, let's say for example, number A divided by 5 is just the same as that number divided by 10, meaning one place to the left. Again, one place to the left. Yan, or one decimal place to the left. Okay, ang divided by 10. And multiplied by 2. Again, bakit naging ganyan? Kasi nga, A, let's say for example, over 5. Ito yung pinaka-original, di ba? Pag nag-multiply ako ng 2 dito, I'll have to multiply 2 rin sa taas. Mas madali para sa akin na mag-divide by 10 and multiply na lang by 2 kaysa mag-divide by 5. This is what I mean, okay? Try natin to. So, if I'm gonna have 2, 160 to ha, 160 divide ko by 10. Okay? Tanggal agad yung 0. This will already become 16. Now, divided by 10 pa lang yan siya. Check number 1. Okay? How about multiply by 2? Multiply by 2 natin yan, that's already 32. Okay? 6 and 2, that's 12. Carry 1. 2 times 1 plus 1, that's already 2 plus 1 or 3. 32. Or 16 plus 16, that's 32. Alright? So the answer is 32. Again, the technique for this one, any number divided by 5 is just the same as you dividing that number by 10 or move it by 1 decimal place dito, and then you multiply it by 2. Okay? That's it for the fourth video. Let's go to the next one.